Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Augustus, and I'm back again with another episode of Tsukihime. When we last left off, we saw Ciel's true ending, and it was, well, in a way, it was kind of sad at parts, but it was an okay ending. I enjoyed it. But now let's make our way to Ciel's good ending, and in order to do that, we have to obey Arcoade. I remember the times I spent with Arcoade. The first time I saw Arcoade, I was certainly insane. I don't know what caused that impulse, but still, there is something I can be sure of. I, Tonoshiki, the instant I saw that white vampire, had my heart stolen. Even though she's a vampire, a true ancestor, she's still innocent. She lacks common sense and was the only one who got me involved in this, was the one who got me involved in this mess. Even though I killed her, she forgave me with a smile. An unknown image of the past. The parasitic ghost of Roa's attachment to Arcoade Brunestad. Even if it influenced me, This is your last chance, Shiki. Do as I say. Arcoade's voice is shaking. Her voice, filled with fear of rejection, tells me the most important person to me is Ciel. But that doesn't mean I can hate this person. Holding Ciel dear to me is true, but my fondness for Arcoade is also true. It has nothing to do with Roa's influence. As Tonoshiki, I am attracted to her. Shiki? Or do you really hate me that much? Don't be ridiculous. Isn't this the, I'm pretty sure, like, yeah, this is the 8, okay. I might have to cut. I don't remember this, actually. That's not true. I might have actually thought this whenever I first got here. It's like, is that the 8 scene music? Is there going to be another? Okay. If I could hate you so simply, things wouldn't have turned out this way. I apologize to Ciel in my head as I say that. Huh? Arcoade tilts her head. Wait, Shiki. What does that mean? This idiot. Damn it, she just won't understand unless you say it directly. Arcoade, Sorry, Ciel. I'm about to say something I shouldn't. I can't hate you. I'm probably attracted to you. Arcoade's eyes narrow. After a tense pause, really? She asks in a drained voice. Actually, this might be like the scene in... I think it's in Fate Stay Night, but it might be in Hollow Atraxia, where you're with Sakura and the scene starts and the HC music starts to play, but it's interrupted. This might be like that. I don't remember. I legitimately don't remember. She asks in a drained voice. I think I just read that. Hey now, it's useless to lie in this kind of situation. I don't want to admit it, but I'm attracted to you. Ever since I met you, I've always been attracted to you. Arcoade's face brightens. Her hands, which were pinning me down, let go, and she happily tries to get up. But I still can't do as you say. She freezes instantly. She takes her hands, which were letting go, and puts them on my arms again. Shiki, what do you mean? If you like me, why can't you listen to what I say? Or are you saying you can't trust what I say? I believe you. You have a lot of secrets, but you've never lied to me. And if you say it's possible to do something about Roa, then it's probably true. You understand? Then what's wrong? Don't tell me you don't want to get rid of Roa's power. She stares at me, dissatisfied. Jeez. No matter what situation we're in, I guess she'll always be a bit off. Hey, I'm just an average guy. I wouldn't want this power even if you asked me to take it. If I could, I would throw it in a trash can right now. Then why don't you want this? If you become my servant, you can bring down Roa right away. Shiki, you're being weird. You're the weird one. Look, Argoade, I'm attracted to you, but the one I like the most is someone else. That's why I'll never become yours. Oh, I see. Shiki, you're still saying that woman is better. Argoade's voice turns cold. This is bad. I think I really got her pissed. That's fine. I don't mind if you like someone else. Shiki, you're the first person I've ever liked. So, if you like me even a little bit, then nothing else matters. So even if you don't think about me the most, I don't mind. Because if you're my number one, isn't that enough? Cold eyes shine over her smile. A mixture of chilling coldness and innocence. But that woman is different. If she's the one to take you from me, it's better if you hate me. Ah, man, in the end, I guess I do have to use force. You may hate me for this, but if I do this, you'll never be able to leave me. Argoade bites her lip after saying that. Drip. A bead of red blood forms on her lip. Hey, Ark, wait. I yell out, sensing some kind of danger, but Argoade looks down and pretends not to hear me. I try to free myself, but I'm not in time. Like that? Argoade's lips press onto my mouth. This isn't a kiss. Argoade is just trying to get me to drink her blood. Something tells me this is really bad, and I resist frantically. But her arms grabbing mine are strong, and, the sensation of her lips feels so good, my struggles grow weaker and weaker. You filthy thing! And then, my whole world suddenly jolts. When I open my eyes, I see Argoade's body flying through the air. I just realized something. The reason for that music might be because if there was a track there and it was only used for like that scene or like one or two other scenes, it's possible that I messed up putting the audio file, whatever. Okay. When I open my eyes, I see Argoade's body flying through the air. Argoade was hit directly by countless swords that came flying through the air, and she flew right along the brick pathway and disappeared into the trees. I looked down the opposite direction for where Argoade disappeared to. Crap. I see Ciel Senpai's there, her shoulders shaking. I can feel the heat of her glare. Staring at me like I was her enemy, Ciel walks over with sharp footsteps. She smiles and stretches out her hand to me. I grab her hand and manage to stand back up. Ciel Senpai? You're back already. Yes, I was worried about you, Tono-kun, so I hurried back. But when I came back to my room, I was surprised. I told you not to leave the room, but you weren't there. There's a big reason for that, and it's a long story. Then please, go ahead. I don't know what you were doing with Argoade, but I'll at least listen to your excuse. That's not a good sign. Senpai, I'll say this now, but it isn't what you think. I didn't do anything with Argoade. What you're thinking is just a false accusation. I see. So you're saying that there's nothing going on and it's all a misunderstanding on my part. Yeah. Alright, way to go, Ciel Senpai. I knew you'd understand right away. I raise my hands in the air and cheer. Being glared at, I lower my hands. Oh well. Unfortunately, taking care of her takes priority right now. But Tono-kun, I'll definitely ask you about this later on. She looks away from me and heads towards the thick trees. even I can feel something straining forth from that direction. Chill. An uneasiness like an unseen poison is starting to fill the air. Please get away, Tono-kun. Ciel walks towards the bushes that Arcoade disappeared into. Get away? Ciel, I can't listen. Before, Ciel and Arcoade fought in this park. Even at that time, Ciel didn't stand a chance against her, so I can't let her fight Arcoade alone. But I don't want to even think about me and Ciel both attacking Arcoade. Wait, Senpai? Arcoade didn't do anything. She's not a bad vampire, so... Tono-kun, when it comes to vampires, good and evil do not matter. They are an existence that must be eliminated once they mix into human society. And it's already too late. She intends to kill us already. Before I can say, that's not true, Arcoade's figure appears, swaying like she's sowing the seeds of death. Another surprise attack. Not so much you being unoriginal, but just having a sick personality instead. You talk too much. Against an opponent who emerges unscathed where normal vampires would have been killed 6 times over by these black keys, any method should be fair. It's sickening to have a monster like you comment on my personality. Sparks are flying between the two of them. This isn't a metaphor. The air really is charged. Arcoade's hostility invades the air so much that the simple act of breathing burns my lungs. Ciel Senpai is similar, and it seems her robe is more bulky than usual. It seems she's prepared for total war this time, and it looks like she's hiding all sorts of freaky weapons under there. Oh, I wonder what you did going back to the church, but bringing out the black barrel? I guess the rumor of you giving boring knowledge to enhance was true. It doesn't concern you. Well, since you will be sealed here, there won't be anything that will concern you ever again. Arcoade's arm lowers. She's serious. The next instant, she'll probably attack Ciel. Ciel would fight back. No matter who wins, I already know someone is going to get hurt. I can't let that happen. I couldn't stop it before, but now, this time, I have to stop it. It's going to be like that scene in Pokemon, the first movie, when Ash jumps in between the... never mind. I am the one who brought this situation on. Ciel Senpai and Arcoade. If I think they are both very important to me, then... You stupid idiots. I have to stop them, even if it costs me my life. The air vibrates. Arcoade is looking directly at Ciel's neck. Before then... Wait. I throw myself between the two of them. You're in the way. Be quiet, Shiki. You're in the way. Please go back, Tono-kun. I'm pierced by both of their gazes. Better than being pierced by both of their weapons, huh? A headache and chills. They both really think that I'm in the way. My spine screams as I bear the full brunt of their enmity. What's more, my headache worsens. It's in reaction to seriously gazing at the lines of death, and Roa's reaction to me trying to kill Arcoade, perhaps. Stop it, you two. There's no need for you to fight. Don't be ridiculous. There never was a reason in the first place. Just get back, Shiki. Even if it is you, I won't let you get in the way. I won't let you get in my way. Just like she says, this does not concern you, Tono-kun. Even if you stay there, we're going to fight anyway. They're not listening to a word I say. Well, I was prepared for that anyway. I see. Then it can't be helped. If you're going to fight no matter what, then I'll have to do it myself. It can't be helped if you don't listen to what I say. If you two intend to kill each other, I'll have to stop you, even if I have to kill. Gripping my knife strongly, I stare at the world almost hard enough to fry my brain. Thump. My brain throbs as if it turned into another heart. Bathed in an agony where sucking in my breath seems to break every bone in my body, I stare at the death all around me. Tono-kun, you shouldn't. If you use your eyes like that, the blood vessels in your brain will explode. I can't help it. If I don't do this, I can't stop Arkawade. In contrast to the panicking Ciel, Arkawade just stares at me with cold eyes. Damn it. Arkawade standing like that, it seems like she knows I can't see any of her lines. Of course. You just risking your life won't let you see any points of death on me. Well, you may be able to find some lines, but that's meaningless as well. Why, you're not cute at all. Crap. I'm going to pass out. If you understand, then stop. If your consciousness dies, then Roa will take over. If that happens, then not even I can help you, Shiki. I can hear Arkawade's voice. All the same, I've decided to stop them. Such a thing can't stop me. Tono-kun, you can see lines on Arkawade? Suddenly, Ciel Senpai's voice calls out. Ch. Arkawade clicks her tongue disappointedly. Ciel Senpai rushes towards me, ignoring Arkawade, who just stands there. Tell me, Tono-kun, you can see lines on Arkawade? I nod to Ciel's frantic question. Good, then you can be helped, Tono-kun. I gave up hope, but with this, we really can separate Roa from you. The hostility I sensed from Senpai disappears. Thank God. I don't know why, but it seems like Ciel stopped fighting Arkawade. I see. Senpai, you found a way to eliminate Roa from inside me at the church? Her enthusiastic voice cuts off. Ciel looks down, then raises her head. No, there was nothing that could help you at the church. I came back this early because it was a dead end. I gasp automatically, because that means the only thing left for me is to be consumed by Roa. But Tono-kun, if you can see that which can cause Arkawade's death, then it's a different story. Roa is Arkawade's dead apostle. Even if he is separated right now, his connection to Arkawade is the source of his power does not change. So, if you're able to destroy Arkawade, then Roa will have to get weaker. What? Eh? I can't quite grasp what she says right now. Arkawade just stands there listening to the conversation between Ciel and me. By myself? No. Even with the treasure of the church, I cannot destroy Arkawade, a true ancestor. The best I can do is to seal her away. But if you can see those causes of death on her, then it is a different story. Tono-kun, lend me your power. If you help me, even I can kill Arkawade. My breath stops in my throat. Me? Help kill Arkawade? Me? She's saying I have to help kill Arkawade so I can save myself from Roa? No, I can't do that. Huh? Their voices overlap once more. What are you saying, Tono-kun? If you don't do that, Roa will take over. And weren't you looking for her lines to kill her? No, you get it wrong, Senpai. Ciel, I don't want to kill Arkawade at all. I just want you two to stop fighting, and this was the only way I thought I could stop it. That may be true, but if you do not kill Arkawade, you will disappear, Tono-kun. I don't want that. Why? Are you saying that Arkawade's life is more important than your own? Senpai is right, but I don't know, but I can't hurt Arkawade. Sorry for being selfish, Ciel. I can't hate her. That's why, even to save myself, I can't kill her. Tono-kun? You like her? Of course not. I love you, Ciel. That's no lie. There's only one person I hold the most dear. Ciel closes her mouth as she hangs her head. I don't sense any hostility or enmity from her at all anymore. Now, if I can get the person staring at me with a sour expression to go away, everything will be just fine. Arcoade, please, can you give up? I will definitely take Roa. I don't know how long I'll remain, but at the very end I'll pierce your point of death and kill Roa. Arcoade reads my mind. I refuse. The very end means Roa will almost have taken you over completely. Do you think you can kill yourself in that situation, Shiki? She makes some cutting remarks. Then, what are you saying I do? Go tell you once Roa starts to consume me? No, you don't have to go through all that trouble. It'll all be fine if you kill yourself right here. Easily, with her usual expression, Arcoade speaks cruelly. What are you saying? Such a thing, I would not allow it even if Tono-kun accepted it. Hey, Ciel. I hold back Senpai, who tries to attack Arcoade. Arcoade, maybe that is the best thing for you, but can you just let it go? Nope. You understand that I did the wrong voice for that. You understand that's the best way too, right, Shiki? So I won't wait. If you don't kill Roa right now, things will get difficult later on. I desperately hold on to Ciel, who goes wild in my arms. Well, I wanted Shiki to drink more of my blood, but with Ciel here, it's a little difficult. So I will compromise. Didn't I say so earlier, Shiki? That if you become mine, you could rid yourself of Roa right away. It's already more than half done anyway. What? Tono-kun, you drink some of Arcoade's blood? Breaking free, Ciel Senpai glares at me. Well, when Arcoade was pinning me down earlier, she forced me to. Is there a problem with that, Senpai? Yes, it's a huge problem. With that, you're pretty much under her influence. If you have her blood inside you, you'll be just like an extension of her, like an arm or a leg. Then, you mean... Yes, no different from a dead apostle who got his blood sucked. I look over to Arcoade. With that little smile. Why that little smiling like that? No wonder. Arcoade, is this what you meant by using force? What part of this is not doing something I won't like? You've sucked my blood, you big fat liar. No, we didn't technically suck her. She gave us some of her blood. She did not suck our blood. You got it all wrong. I didn't suck your blood. I just gave you some of my blood, so that's why you didn't turn into a dead apostle. Exactly. It's the same thing. To have your blood inside someone means they cannot disobey you. And if you go too far, your genetic information as a true ancestor will invade and destroy his human genetic information. If it is your blood, only a little would destroy a human body, right? How rude. I won't make such sloppy mistakes. In the first place, Shiki's body is already invaded by Roa and is almost a vampire's body anyway. In this case, I think my blood helps. Besides, Shiki, won't you listen to what I say? With only one drop of blood, it'll only take him some willpower to refuse my orders. Besides, I didn't suck Shiki's blood, so his body is his own. You know already, right? The vampire makes a target their own by sucking the target's blood and mixing it with their blood. But you still forced Tono-kun to drink your blood. What in the world were you thinking? It's obvious, right? It made it so that Shiki couldn't beat Roa even if Shiki and Roa die at the same time. Now, Shiki is under my influence, you know. Even if Roa and Shiki are equal, if I give Shiki backup, it's only natural that Shiki will survive. Ciel Senpai's mouth opens in shock. Do you understand? You said you'll help Shiki, but my method is much better than yours. Come on, if you understand, then hurry up and get away from Shiki. Ciel Senpai's mouth opens and closes. It seems things have taken a sudden twist. Well, to be honest, I was thinking about not telling you about it, but I think it might be alright. Earlier, Shiki said he liked me. Let's see. If Shiki says he likes me more than Ciel, I'll help out this time. Arcoade smiles. Not at me, but at Ciel Senpai. Ciel Senpai's shoulders start quivering furiously. And hold on a second. No, not a chance. Even without your help, I'll somehow save Tono-kun. I'll let you go for tonight, so just go back. I suppose I can go back, but then Shiki will disappear. So you're saying it's okay if Roa takes over Shiki as long as Shiki's body remains? My body is... Then don't be stupid. I want to destroy Roa more than you do. I can't bear Roa taking away the person I hold most dear to anyone anymore. Then it's simple. Shiki just has to promise he likes me more, and Roa will be destroyed completely. I think that's fulfilling both of our goals. My body's feelings are starting to fade away. Those are two completely different matters. In the first place, there's no reason for us to trust you. I won't let Tono-kun walk such a tightrope like killing himself. Then, you look like you'd rather kill me. Anyway, with Shiki the way he is now, you can't. Roa's invaded his mind enough already, so it's easy to see that if you stress him any further, his mind will collapse. That's... If Shiki didn't strain himself to stop us, he might have lasted for a few more days, but the way he is now, he can't resist Roa for long. Take a look, he's desperately resisting a headache right now. Like that, tonight would be, huh? Hey, Shiki, don't tell me you're already at your limit. Tono-kun. Awareness. I still have my memories. My body can still move. So, why don't I feel like I'm alive? I'm losing my grasp on reality. Shiki is fading away. Tono-kun, hang in there, Tono-kun. Oh, that's Ciel. Sorry. I should have realized that from the fact that, she's calling me Tono-kun and not Shiki, because I think art calls us Shiki, right? Even though she's holding me, I can't feel her at all. Shiki, if you can hear me, hurry. There's no time to hesitate or think things over. Arcoade's voice. Her hand grabs my palm. What's there is my knife. You said it before. At the very end, you'll kill Roa with your own hands. If you're ready, you have to kill him now. You're the only one who can kill him, so it's meaningless unless you kill Roa while you're still there. You can't, Tono-kun. If you do that, you'll just die. If you just focus, if you can just resist that headache, you can come back, Tono-kun. That's right. I was already prepared. Thump. Roa's mouth is already right there. Before that, I stare at my body. That point exists right over my scar. Come to think of it, Shiki said something like that. What kills a will is another will. Stop. Please stop. You can't be sure what Arcoade is saying is true, so why? Yeah, I understand why Ciel's worried. But what Arcoade says is the truth, because she never lied to me, even once. I placed the knife on my chest. If there are two wills and one life, then with one death, with a simple calculation, only one will die. Well, I think that's too simple, but I'll believe it. Even if it doesn't turn out like Arcoade says, no matter what, Roa will consume me eventually. Then I'll kill you right here. Reincarnation is at an end. What I see is my death and the death of Roa's soul. After I sense someone gasping, squeeze. Someone grips my hand harder. I can hear someone speaking softly. Hot blood courses through my body and I feel someone embracing my back. I see. This is nothing. I'll probably, definitely survive no matter what happens. I believe firmly and I strengthen my grip around my knife. Roa, if what kills a will is a will, then you are alone and there are 3 of us. There's no way we can lose. After walking down the usual road and entering the usual alley, I come out to a strange place. I never knew this place was on the way back from school to the mansion. A clearing. There's no walls around, but I don't feel anyone else around here. It's so quiet that it feels like this is the only place in the world, and in it, someone sits on a bench reading a book. A man with long golden hair and small, round glasses. With deep, chiseled features and golden hair, there's no doubting he's a foreigner. Despite his very set features, there is an atmosphere of softness to him. Even though he looks cold-hearted, his eyes seem gentle. It's probably because of that. So I talk to this strange person. After looking up, he asks me what I want. I inquire what he was doing. With a smile, he says that just like it appears, he is reading a book. I then ask if it is interesting. With a terribly kind smile, he declares that nothing is interesting at all. He stands up. He leaves the old book that he was reading on the bench. I call out to him. I tell him he forgot his book. Over his shoulder, he says that he is done reading it. The pages of the book are flipping, even though there is no wind. The pages unbind, and page by page they fly far away as if they were disappearing into nothingness. As if hiding in the paper storm, the man's figure starts to fade away. I ask where he's going, but he just responds that he was never anywhere to begin with. There is only an observer which reads the book. If the book ceases to exist, the observer also ceases to exist. At last, all the pages fly away and the book becomes nothing. The man's figure is obviously nowhere to be seen. If that's the case, it's no surprise the memories which do not belong to me of this place also disappear. The book carries the memories of long reincarnation disappears. And the vampire called Roa gracefully dies after 800 years. Sun. An epilogue. Well, what happened from there? A small noise wakes me up. Creak, creak, creak. A sound like a burglar quietly opening a window. After that, footsteps come towards me. Shiki, it's morning, get up. Someone shakes me. Resisting my headache, I slowly open my eyes. Morning. It's a great weather today, Shiki. Arkaway, you... Holding my still sleepy head, I look at the trespasser in front of me. Arkaway acts as if it was completely normal for her to be here, and I'm surprised at myself for feeling the same way for a brief moment. What? If you have something to say, you should just say it. You're always looking so troubled recently. Hey, whose fault do you think that is? Because you do things that make my head hurt starting early in the morning and cause me to have stress when I shouldn't have any. In the first place, if Senpai found out, she'd kill me before she kills you. Really. Or, if Hisui came in right now, Akiya would kill me before Senpai would. In that case, you'll finally be breaking up with Ciel, right? But that's okay, I'll take responsibility and take you with me. She laughs like it's funny. Of course, I'm not laughing at all. You're actually serious? Of course. I don't joke that often. That's true. Your existence itself is like a joke. Hey, that's being discriminatory. You're so nice to everyone else, so why do you only say such things to me? She looks me right in the eye. I'm a bit troubled. As usual, Arcoade is without hesitation and doesn't take a man's consideration into heart. Of course, you can't be kind to someone who sneaks in no matter how many times you tell them not to. Come on, get out. I'm going to change. Looking away from Arcoade, who's directly in front of me, I stand up on the other side of bed as if running away from her. And then, knock, knock. The sound echoes through the room. Shiki-sama, have you awakened? Hisui's voice. The clock says it's 10 minutes before 7. Crap. Arcoade, hurry, get out the window. I hurry to the window and motion her to come to the window, but Arcoade just looks at me like she wants to say something and stays in the center of my room. Arcoade, please just get out. She's not listening. Shiki-sama, you are awake, are you not? Wait. I'm changing, so just wait. Changing? I have your school uniform here, however. No, that's not it. Anyway, just wait. I'll be down soon, so please wait. I guess she didn't like me saying it'll be done soon, as Arcoade starts to look angry. What are you dissatisfied about, Arcoade? I can't do anything if you're just selfishly come here and get angry. If you have something to say, just say it. I yell at her, but quietly. And then, because you don't play with me recently, so I thought I should trouble you a bit. Arcoade says quietly, Hey now, you're an all-star. I told you, students have these things called exams and are busy until they're over. Once I'm done, I'll spend a whole day with you, so can you leave for now? Really? You'll do that before Ciel? I'll try. Yay! It's a promise, okay? Then I'll be waiting outside. With a light hop, Arcoade jumps out the window. Please excuse me. Hisui enters as if she was merely trading places. Shiki-sama, I heard some voices speaking. Did anything happen? No, I was just musing. Sorry if it was confusing. Poem yet to be titled, that wasn't very amusing. She stares at me wordlessly. Arcoade is coming here practically every day, so Hisui might be catching on. My, look at the time. I'll hurry up and change and go to the sitting room, so please go on ahead of me, Hisui. I understand. Then please excuse me, Shiki-sama. With a succinct bow, she exits the room. Sigh. I guess it's only a matter of time before she finds out. I have to somehow tell Arcoade not to come in my room, at least in the morning. Good morning, Nisan. As soon as I enter the sitting room, Akiya greets me with a bit of an edge to her voice. It's been a while since we've talked to Akiya. Morning, Akiya. You're really taking your time this morning. I thought you needed to leave soon in order to be on time. Akiya's ladies' boarding school is in the next prefecture. I didn't realize it until recently, but Akiya won't make it to school on time unless she leaves 30 minutes before me by car. Nisan, did you forget I told you last night? Winter break started yesterday for me. Since I go to a private school, it is on a different schedule than yours. Oh. Now that she mentions it, she is in her normal clothes. Meaning, I'm the only one who's busy. If you understand, then please go to the dining room. Your breakfast should be prepared already. Okay. Then I'll go right away. I leave behind Akiya, who's already on break from school, and walk into the dining room. After breakfast, I return to the sitting room. Akiya stares at me coldly, as if she is in a terrible mood. Akiya, did something happen? No, not really. Just while you were eating, a guest came for you, Nissan. A guest? This early? Yes. It seems she came to pick you up, an upperclassman from your school. I have her waiting at the entrance, so you should probably hurry. She glares at me. It seems like it wasn't my imagination that Akiya is in a sour mood. No, more than that, it has to be Senpai who came here. I wonder what happened for Ciel Senpai to suddenly come pick me up today. I'm sure I'll find out when I see her. Well, I'm off. I have a test today, so I'll be back past noon. I'll look forward to it. When you come back, I want to hear your story about this Ciel Senpai. Giving an empty, scary smile, Akiya watches me leave. Oh, good morning, Tono-kun. Just like I thought, the one waiting for me is Ciel Senpai. Yeah, good morning. Wait, Senpai, why did you come to pick me up today? I ask her a perfectly natural question. Well, it is also an excuse for Hisui, who's been watching things from behind. No, I don't have much of a reason. If I had to say, I just had a bad feeling. I see. I'm happy that you worry about me, but it is a little troubling. Well, I think about how I should introduce her to Akiya. I'm not sure why, but I have this premonition that Akiya and Ciel Senpai won't get along at all. No, I'm pretty sure of it. Well, shall we go? Don't have that much time. Nodding yes, Ciel Senpai and I start to walk. Oh, that was cheeky. Yeah, well. We await your return, Shiki-sama. Hisui sees me off past the gate. I'm surprised. Tono-kun, you have such a cute maid see you off every morning. Yeah, but it doesn't really mean anything. I tell her not to, but Hisui is just very conscientious about seeing me off, that's all. Hisui-san is really dedicated. But your family must be really rich to have maids. Ciel is awfully nosy. Was she talking to Hisui while I was eating breakfast? Senpai? I'll ask, but did you talk about something with Hisui? Yes, I heard a lot of things about you from Hisui-chan, or Hisui-san, about how you indulge your sister, about how cute and spaced out you are in the morning, this and that. What do you mean? I don't really indulge Akiya. Oh, it's like Hisui-chan said. She said you would definitely say in response that you don't indulge your sister. Not just Kohaku-san, but even Hisui thinks that way. Sheesh. I don't really mean to indulge her, but they both seem to think so. Well, whatever. I guess this is some sort of fate, so you want to come by my house after school? My sister is on break, so I'll introduce you to her. Yes? I would also like to meet your sister, Tono-kun. She smiles softly. But that smile quickly fills with hostility. Ciel Senpai? Still keeping her sharp glance, Ciel is looking around us. There. I was waiting, Shiki. Arco-8 tackles me from behind. Oh, you fell down. How shameful. If you leave yourself so open because it's the morning, this is what happens. That's mistaken. That's terribly mistaken. Even if you're ready for it, or just keep an eye out for it, nobody can survive being hit full force from behind by a speeding motorcycle. I actually need to get some water very quickly. I'll be back in just a second. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I went to grab my water that I usually have sitting next to me that I can take a sip of, because I've actually gone so far without drinking any water and realized that I didn't fucking have any next to me. So that's fun. But I have something to drink now, so we're all good. I stand up and dust myself off. And now, what are you doing? What are you doing? At At the same time, Ciel Senpai screams loudly right beside me. Oh, you're here too, Ciel? Of course. Don't pretend like you didn't notice. You were sneaking behind us for a while, so there's no way you didn't notice me. That's rude. I really didn't notice. Because it doesn't really matter to me and Shiki if you're here or not, right? In other words, she was just ignoring Ciel Senpai completely. You really don't learn a thing, do you? Tono-kun is going to school, so please don't bother us. In the first place, there's no reason for you to stay in this country, right? Roa is gone and there's no more dead apostles here. There's over 10 dead apostles running around on the loose, so you should go ahead and go after them. Yes, I plan on doing that without you telling me. But I have to take Shiki with me then, so I have to reel him in first. Reel him in? Tono-kun won't do any more dangerous things. Please stop involving Tono-kun in your selfish circumstances. Let's go, Tono-kun. You'll turn weird like her if you hang around the vampire too long. Grabbing my hand, she starts to walk down the hill. Oh, I don't care what you say about me, but Shiki's problem isn't anything you can decide. It doesn't matter what you think, but he doesn't hate me. If he says he'll help me, then you'll just be the one getting in the way. Ciel freezes in her tracks. Tono-kun, don't tell me you're planning on helping her? Uh-oh. Being stared at by those emotionless eyes is troubling. No, I never made that promise. Then please refuse her. Actually, you should tell her not to associate with you anymore. Senpai, do you really think I should do that? I whisper in Ciel's ear. Of course you should. If you tell her directly, even she would. Do you think she'd go back? You may have forgotten, but I was saved because of Archwade. So I don't know how to say it, but I can't really be hard on Archwade. I can just be hard for her. Ha 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 ha. That may be true, but Ciel looks away, disappointed. But I still don't want that. Tono-kun, we're lovers, so please don't let other women seduce you. I keep wanting to say that woman seduce you because that would, whatever. Turning red to the tips of her ears, Ciel Senpai states it directly. Since she is so direct, I'm embarrassed but happy and turn red as well. Despite that, oh, you're pretty controlling, Ciel. There's still one that's open. Can't I? It's not like there's a rule against me chaining down Tono-kun with my feelings. Is that so? I don't really care if Shiki likes someone else. If Shiki likes me, then the rest is my problem. I don't mind if he likes someone else too. What? Ciel shakes her head in response to Archwade's words. Well, I won't speak for you. To say that I don't mind him disliking me comes with the condition he'll be mine in the end. In that regard, Shiki likes me, so maybe I'm the same as you, Ciel. I guess just loving him won't be enough soon. I cough out loud hearing that. Archwade saying that with a smile. You can't do that. In the first place, Tono-kun and I, we made love already, so there's no room for you. Made love? You mean connection between your bodies? Oh, I see. Shiki likes those kinds of things? With a smile full of meaning, Archwade looks over at me. I feel a chill run through me. The instant I have a bad feeling about this, Archwade grabs my arm and, without saying anything further, presses her lips to mine. I try and resist. Ciel watches it all in shock. Thump. My pulse. This is completely different from that time when she tried to get me to drink her blood. This really is a kiss to express love. Before I realize it, I answer her insisting tongue with my own. Thump, thump. Our matching breathing and pulses make me not care about anything. I can't believe it. Ciel is in front of me, but what am I doing? About to be killed by Ciel, I think. Arcoade steps back. I suck in my stuffed breath, and I was excited by such an awful thing. See, it's easy. Ciel, you're pretty stupid to feel like you've ensured him by doing something anyone can do. What are you thinking, trying to go against me with just one act of love? With a big grin, Ciel laughs as Senpai starts to shake. Even I can understand. Ciel Senpai is about to explode no matter who's nearby. Hey Shiki, standing there's a little dangerous. Arcoade grabs my arm. Like that, she dashes down the hill, pulling me with her. Wait, you airheaded vampire? With a frightened sound that makes me scared to turn back, Ciel Senpai runs after us. Ciel is seriously angry, Shiki. Still holding my arm, Arcoade runs cheerfully. Well, I don't know what'll happen if Ciel catches up to me right now, so I should probably just keep running until she calms down. You're gonna cross the earth 3 times over before that happens, my friend. With Arcoade grabbing my arm and having Ciel Senpai chasing us furiously, I can't help but let out a sigh. Probably, my life from now on would be like this forever. But, well, I guess I was prepared for this. Ever since Ciel Senpai became precious to me, but I was still attracted to Arcoade, I think I vaguely knew things might end this way. Tono-kun, why are you running away with Arcoade? Circling her arms furiously, she chases after us. It's only a matter of time before she catches up. Well then, before that, I have to find a versatile and effective way to calm Ciel down, because from now on, I'll be in this situation over and over and over. Haha, yeah, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of Ciel's good route. It was fun. In terms of like actual writing and storytelling and caring about that sort of thing, Ciel's true ending I think is better than her good ending. But if someone who likes slice of life comedy played up in a very comedic fashion, I like her good ending more. So I like her good ending more. Really, that's basically what it comes down to. It's fun. It's silly, you know. I do think the good ending, or true ending, is much better written. It's much more emotional, and you get a really good feel for what the characters truly want out of things that you just, well, don't get in the good ending. The good ending is fan service, and I'm fine with that. It's fun. I like fan service, at least in this kind of fan service. Yeah, that's Ciel's route. It's just skippy skip. I like it. It is, in my opinion, the weakest of the routes, but it's not bad. It's just, I'm not going to say it could be better because I don't know if it could be better or not. I don't know how you would make it better. I guess what really would make it better is if the first portion of the route, like basically the Nero stuff, was replaced with something for Ciel specific. But it's not, so you're spending a lot of time with Arcoade, which makes sense, but still, Ciel doesn't really get her time to shine. But it's overall, it's enjoyable. It's just the weakest of, you know, everything. Again, just because it's the weakest doesn't mean it's bad. Merci. Congratulations. It's Ciel's good ending. Eh? Huh? Wait just a minute. What is this? What is this ending? Sneak. Hey you. Stop, you thief cat! Owie! Don't be so violent. Ciel-sensei, you shouldn't resort to corporal punishment. Dismissed. Oh geez, okay. Each heroine has 2 different kinds of endings. This is Ciel-san's good end. Please return to previous choice and choose a different story. That will be the true end. Oh, and one more thing. Ciel-san's and Arkawade's routes are the near side of the moon routes, but there is also a completely different story, the far side of the moon route. My preference. I think that's most people's preference, actually. It is the Tono family route associating with people like Akiya-san. It seems difficult to know what requirement is needed to be able to choose that route, so I will give you a little hint. On the first day, you should probably not go meet Ciel-san. It might be better to stay in your classroom during lunch, and most importantly, I think that if you don't meet the vampire called Nero, this current storyline will never happen. So first, how to cause a new storyline. During that specific time, if you do not try to perform that one action, a completely different event will be waiting for you. Well then, let's meet again once in the main story. I've also got some unfortunate news for everybody. There is going to be no more Arkawade. Arkawade is not present whatsoever in any of the far side of the moon routes. Well, that's Arkawade's send-off as Ciel's good end in this little playthrough that I'm doing. So, that's unfortunate for her, of course. But, you know, it is what it is. And you never meet Nero, you never meet Ark. You know, Ark is what really sets off the, if you meet her, then you go to the near side route, no matter what happens, really, because of the whole Roa thing. We're not going to meet Ark. We barely interact with Ciel. There are some exceptions to that. We will interact with her some. She is still present in the far side routes, but very little personality, very little very little characterization. Ciel's done in terms of character development. She's done. There's no more character development for Ciel. There are some small, minor things, but ultimately don't really matter. They're just little interesting little tidbits or things to help move the story along overall, but, well, as I said, they're done. But, since I've just done 2 routes in a row, I've done the near side routes, I'm actually going to take a little break between the far side routes and the near side routes and the far side routes. I'm going to play a short little different visual novel in between, and then I'm going to jump into the far side routes after that. So next time when we're together, it's going to be for Doki Doki Literature Club, which I'm very excited for, and I'll go into my history with that, or my experiences with that in that, but, you know, that is for next time. So, everybody, this has been Tsukihime Ciel's route. I hope to see you somewhere else. Goodbye and good night.